What is up? It is a new day, and today I'm gonna change my tires on the 8.6 in the rear. That way I can stop wearing through what I currently have on there. So a few days ago, I was trying to learn how to transition in drifts. So as you can see, there's still a good amount of tread on these. I'm running Kenda 215 45s. There's 17 on the stock wheel. I've slid around quite a bit, and as you can see, my bad, that's a lot of dirt. I live on a dirt road. But yeah, you can see, still got a good amount of tread on there. But these are obviously gonna be my better set of tires that I have. So I'm gonna swap to a spare set that I have out back. Maybe it was her fault this time. Interesting. Nope. She may have won this round because I definitely misplaced this tool, but I still don't know where my drill is, so now I have to do everything by hand. Okay, so here we have a 215, and here we have the stock wheels that the car came with, and it is a 205. So not only will that make it easier for me to learn how to transition or just slide in general, but now I'm not going to be wasting my good tires. Instead, I'll be using these, whatever that is. What I do like a lot about these Kendas is that they wear pretty evenly. There's like no chunking on them after sliding them for quite some time. These ones, I'm not so sure. We're gonna have to see, but I do believe that these ones are gonna chunk up quite a bit after sliding them for about the same amount of time. All right, so the last thing I wanna do is I kinda wanna inflate these tires to probably 40 or 45 PSI. That was just a recommendation made on one of my last video that I made. All right, so I've got a few spots that I'm gonna check out today. I kind of live in a rural area, so there tends to be a lot of empty cul-de-sacs, which is great because I can kind of stay out of the way and avoid trouble with cops or anything. No neighbors that I'm gonna be upsetting. I really don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. I just have so much time on my hands because I work one day and then I'm off 2 days. So this is kind of just a way for me to waste time because I'm always bored. So, and I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube either. So I'll see how these videos go. If they do get some traction, I'll definitely keep it up. If not, I'll probably still keep it up because I am bored and I want something to do. So either way, I guess you're stuck with me. All right, so that was not too bad, honestly. I've never been able to really transition this corner here because it's pretty small. This is a small, undeveloped cul-de-sac, just surrounded by trees. They do look like they're getting a little bit chunky already, and that's barely even sliding at all. You can see they're kind of wrinkling up a little bit. They'll start chunking here pretty soon. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the other spot. This one, although I did get a transition a little bit, there's not really much room to improve or work on, you know, figure eights or anything. So I think I'm gonna head to the other spot now and try to work on some figure eights as well as transitions. You know what, I changed my mind. I kind of want to try a transition on the right side of that turn now. Yeah, that's pretty tight for a turn, honestly, for just learning. So I think I'm gonna head to that other spot. Bro, this weather is amazing. Right now it's probably in the 50s here in Florida. No, good weather, not a lot of traffic on the road. I'm loving this. So I just pulled up to my second spot. I tried the same left hand into right transition, and I immediately noticed that this asphalt is much slippier than the last spot. So I think this is gonna be a little bit easier to learn on. I'm gonna try to enter right this time. Shortly after trying to do these right-hand entries, I realized that the car was much more grippy this way and I couldn't seem to break it loose properly. So rather than burning my clutch, I went ahead and tried to do a bunch of figure eights because maybe this would help me get that right side transition a little bit better. As you can see, this really yielded no good result as I still can't get the car loose properly to the right. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a lot of understeer. I don't know why exactly, because when I first came out here, it wasn't really much of an issue. I'm thinking it's probably just a momentum issue as well as not keeping the RPMs high enough. I'm gonna keep trying. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully towards the end of this video, I can at least get into that right side transition. That's really what I'm working towards because I feel somewhat comfortable with the left now. Look, dreams do come true. I found a perfect circle here and it has a right entry. So now I'm gonna try my right entries right here because that actually gives me some good space to enter to the right. Immediately after trying this spot, I realized that the right-hand entry here was far better than the other spot. It allowed me to really whip the car that way, which I think in turn helped get me to this end result. It seems to be getting worse as time goes on with the understeer. Yeah, all in all, this spot's pretty cool though. Back home now. Here's the aftermath of today. Honestly, the tires feel like they wore out pretty evenly as well. Not a lot of chunking, so that's good. That was probably hour and a half, 2 hours out there sliding. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these Kendas back on the car because I do like them a lot more. They're wider, they're grippier, they're better for street driving. That's all I got for today.